Yo, this one video got over 11 million views in under 48 hours, and I know you want to know why, but more importantly, what can you learn from it? You don't want to miss out on this video. You may be asking, how did you get that video to go that high, that fast? And I'm just going to tell you the secret is the Super Bowl. I knew the Super Bowl was coming, and it's always one of those iconic moments that's just going to take over. You just have to realize when and where, and are you ready? So that's why I'm breaking it down in this video. Make sure you like and subscribe, share, because I'm going to be dropping some gems in here you don't want to miss. So the minute the Super Bowl came up, it's like an average Super Bowl. Everyone knows that, teams are going to play or whatever. But the minute Kendrick Lamar was named as the halftime show, you knew something. I mean, just based off the distance he did at Drake, you knew that this was going to be controversial, and you knew that people were going to chime in just to see if he played the iconic what? They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. So you know what's going to happen. And then with the recent lawsuit from Drake, people didn't know they were going to play the song or not. And they wanted to see if a crowd of people were actually going to engage with it. And we all know how that went. But yo, it was a lot to that a lot of people don't understand. That's why this video once again went viral. And did I know it was going to happen? So let's break that down. Did I know that video was going to do that well? I knew it was going to do great. So let me just say that. I'm just going to take all the fluff out of it. I knew it was going to do great, and I was one of the first to do it. But knowing and actually applying is two separate things. Like, I think a lot of people get those confused. Like, I knew from the moment I captured it, like, I'm just going to tell you all how it went. Set up Super Bowl. I was actually very sleepy, but one thing I was not going to miss was that halftime show. I could not miss that. I was literally and I mean, you already know it was like 0:24 for the Super Bowl, but I knew the halftime show was going to come out premiere. No one knew what was going on. No one knew. As far as I know, most people didn't even know that Samuel L. Jackson was going to be there. So the minute he popped out, I'm like, record. You don't even need a fancy camera setup. Like, a lot of people think oh, I need this, I need to screen record this. No, you know it was going to be epic. You knew something was going to happen. Well, I know I did. I know personally, at any big event, something's going to happen. At first, my video looked like that, right? And I just knew from the moment I posted to 2 hours in, I said, yeah, just as I thought. And I studied it, and I knew what to post, how to post, and even the caption, which is crazy because most people just oh, I just post and whatever. No, I'm very intentional about what I post and what I wanted to go viral. And as you all can tell from those metrics to these metrics, I knew what I was doing. What helped it go viral? So in this part, you're gonna learn the hook. I got a lot more to that, but the hook is definitely the thing. Even with this video, it's what's going to attract someone and then make them want to stay, right? So I know that especially on Instagram, Facebook, you have literally 3 seconds worth of attention span for someone figures out this is not what I want to see. I'm gonna keep going and strolling fast. Picture's not captivating me, hook's not there, nothing I really want to learn. But the minute I showed them that smile from the minute Kendrick Lamar said, "Hey Drake," I knew that was the moment. And I knew I had to capitalize off that. And that's how I came up with the caption for that. Because a lot of that was just basically saying standing on business. And from our culture, a lot of people understand standing on business means that I'm serious about what I said and I'm going to show you in a sense. So he said what he said and what? And pretty much that statement right there resonated with so many people. So I knew just from you reading that caption and seeing that face, it was already implied. He was yeah, I remember a time I had to stand on business on somebody. So already I knew I had you because somebody in life had you, duh. And you had to show yourself. Where we've all been there. And that's why I felt like that was a great title for just that short video. The video is only 10 seconds. Let me just say this. The video is only 10 seconds. I have to have 3 seconds to capture your attention. then the other 7 seconds have to keep you there for you to even watch the rest of the 10 seconds. Just because a video is 10 seconds doesn't mean I even want to watch past 3 to 4 seconds of it. So the fact that that title resonates with so many people, at some point somebody had you effed up, that you just wanted to be like, yo, I feel him on that. That smile is me when I go into work. That smile is me when homie had me messed up. That smile is me when she didn't know who she was talking to. Like, a lot of that resonated with a lot of people. That's emotional attachment. And that's what I try to make sure I get into, especially when it comes to my short form videos, even long form videos. Like, how can I relate it to them? How can I relate it to the person that's going to use this, share this, like this, right? So then next, we're going to move on to algorithm friendly elements. Like, what made that video, out of all the videos in the world, out of everybody posting about the Super Bowl, push it? Like, what made the algorithm push it? I would definitely say the thing that made the algorithm push it more was the watch time, and the fact that I can literally say the likes and the shares were like back to back at the same time, which means that people was feeling this and they were sending to somebody else like, yo, see this, yo, watch this, yo, you got to check this out. So from that standpoint, I knew, I was like, oh, I got him. This is the video to watch. And then the fact that I had to do it on 2 different meta platforms. Like, I did it on Instagram, I did it on Facebook. And we all know that sometimes Instagram does not quite go along with Facebook. I mean, it's the same company, 2 different types of algorithm. I would definitely say that I knew that, but the fact of my caption, once again, resonating with so many people emotionally cause more people to be like, yo, like, share. And the minute you do that, any platform is going to be like, oh, they digging this? I'm going to push it out to some more people, because their job is to keep you on social media. Their job is to make sure that they have consistent eyes on social media. It's to keep you on that platform. It's to keep you eating. Like, yeah, find more content. You like this? I'm going to push this to you again. You like this? I'm going to shoot this to a friend of a friend of yours. So you got to make sure that you really captivate that.